Hello friends, and welcome back to my crafty space for this exclusive video here on the Mighty Network. Today we are working again in my 2017 Project Life album and working on the month of April. So just like some of those previous months, I really didn't have a lot of photos to work with. I just had 3 that were from a photo shoot that we did with my mom for the apron business I was working on with her. We were working in that business together. And then I have another photo of my daughter just dressed up in one of her onesies from back then. So really not a whole lot to work with, but I did use these photos to talk about Izzy being playful and independent and apron modeling and all of those sorts of things. So there were some stories still to tell that I could pull out just from having these very few images, but that is really all I have to work with right now. So what I did is I pulled out some cards from the Storytelling Basics collection from Allie Edwards. That's where these 4 cards came from. And then I have some other bits and pieces that I'm going to work on putting on here. So some stamping, and then some chipboard stickers and numbers and labels and a few like chipboard pieces that I found in my stash. And we're just going to play around and have some fun with this. So I am going to go ahead and put you on fast forward. I will talk you through my process, tell you a little bit more about the pictures that I have here. And then once everything is done, we will slow back down and close out for today. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so let's get started by working on my title card first. I pulled out one of my older Stories by the Month stamp sets. This is the one from 2020 from the month of April. I'm trying to remember to use these on all of the spreads just to have a little bit of cohesion and consistency throughout the album. I totally forgot in March, but I pulled it back out for April, so here we are. Then I am using my VersaFine VersaFine Claire in Nocturne color. I think I said that right. So it's the black. It's a black pigment ink and it stamps really nicely. I go back and forth between that one and my scrapbook.com premium dye ink. I really like them both and can't really decide which one is the better one. So I just use whatever I reach for first, I suppose. So once I had the April Memories stamp put there on the top, it's more towards the top of that circle because I wanted to add the 2017 in the puffy stickers. I have enjoyed adding the 2017 numbers to these title cards just because it helps to fill them in a little bit more, gives them a little bit more interest to look at as opposed to just having the stamp, especially since I'm not using my roller date stamp on these spreads in particular. Then I am going to go through my chipboard pieces and figure out where to place some of those around here. I have the one that says, I think it says like My Adventure, is what fits really nicely underneath the 2017 puffy stickers, which by the way, those gold puffy stickers are also from the Storytelling Basics collection. Love them. You can get them in gold, white, and black, and I have them in all of the colors because they're amazing. Then I am taking some of my label stickers here just to add a little bit of a base for putting some of these chipboard stickers on. It helps to pop them off of the background. And you know, it just looks pretty nice. And I also have this set of puffy stickers from Feed Your Craft. This was from one of the more recent releases. And I like how the colors really go nicely with the colors in this kit as well. There I am adding on my April heart chipboard sticker. That's been another thing that I've kept pretty consistent from month to month. And then I'm going to build a cluster here on the right side of the bottom photo. I'm going to use a tag chipboard sticker that I've had for a long time in my stash. So I'm super excited to get that used. And then I'm going to use a couple pieces of this label sticker. I'll cut it off and then later I'll add that to the top portion and then put a few puffy stickers and chipboard stickers around that as well. So the photos that I picked for this week are, like I said before, the only ones I could find. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really know if these photos are from 2016 or 2017 because when Izzy has her apron and her chef hat on, it's really hard to tell the difference between the 2 years. She still has that same face shape and all of that. So they could even be from earlier than I think that they are. But for now, it's a whatever sort of thing. The stories that I'm telling are about are about Izzy, her play style, and just that she's very independent, which is important because when she was a toddler, I was working with my mom. I've always kind of had to work with my kids, so it's important that they are able to play independently because that allows me to get some stuff done for my jobs. And then she also modeled aprons for us. So that's why a lot of these photos you're seeing lately are her in aprons, because that is the only pictures I was taking at the time. We were putting together a website, like an Etsy website, and then also on Instagram and Facebook, and kind of getting all over the place, started a blog. And so I needed photos of the aprons for the content we were creating for that business. So that is kind of luckily we had that, because it forced me to take some pictures of her during this time when I wasn't super glued to my camera and taking photographs. So I'm just going to add a little bit of twine in that chipboard sticker before I stick it down. Then I put it down there, and I will cut this twine so that it fills in the rest of that space, and that is pretty much going to do it. So I think I'm trying to remember if I do anything else. Oh, I've got these asterisks that are from that collection as well. I'm just going to pick one in a darker green color and put it up on top of the April Memories stamp set. I think that looks nice and brings a little bit of dimension to that card as well. All right, friends, that finishes our spread for today. I think this one came together really lovely. I just love this title card. I think this might be one of my favorite cards from the entire Storytelling Basics collection kit. I love it. I think this was actually the Stories by the Year cards, whatever, the collection of cards that I think is labeled Stories by the Year. Love that one so much. Love having these stories told, and I'm just so glad that you guys came by to watch me put it all together. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up down below, and I will be back again next week to put together my May Memories spread from 2017. So hopefully I will see you guys back here then. Until then, I have some more videos coming out on my YouTube channel, so definitely make sure to stop by over there or on Instagram, or start up a conversation here on the Mighty Network. And I would love to talk all the scrappy things with you guys this week. Hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye now.